done with.
Dude, you've been done.
I'm still here.
For what? Why? Because you just want to be a asshole.
You're right.
Then why the would you be in this competition,
I'm here.
bone face?
Why do you look 50 and you're 24?
What? What did you say? Go yourself, you.
Would you rather have the brand new PS5 or a weekend with these three lovely ladies and you can do anything you want with them?
Wait, anything with them?
Like anything.
A whole weekend?
A whole weekend.
Damn, with the PS5 though, like it just.
I know.
Ah, damn, y'all beautiful though, but.
Hold on, what'd you say?
PS5 or us?
Oh,
bro, y'all beautiful, but I had a PlayStation 4 for 4 years, bro. I need a PS5.
My nigga.
I feel like homie head should be normal. I have friends that I'll just go over to their house because I want to show off a little bit, and then on the way out, I'll dap them up and act like nothing happened, and we'll just talk like we're homies, because we are.
Nasty bitch.
Y'all, so this dude came in my DM yesterday. He was like, "You're pretty, I'm trying to get to know you." He literally sent me $1,000 just to get to know me. And y'all literally sit here and think I'm gonna get to know y'all for free when somebody just paid me $1K for him to get to know me? Be so for real.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now.
You know what I love to see? I love to see when the ex leaves and does everything that I asked them to do for somebody else. That just makes me know that I wasn't the issue. It was you. And you realized you was the issue, but you was so goddamn prideful on changing your ways. You rather had changed your partner and then try to be better for them. That's cool. Listen, God works in mysterious ways, and maybe that was a blessing for me. Maybe that's a blessing for them. However, it brings me peace to know that I was right.
What kind of shit is that?
Would you feel comfortable if your father was watching your OnlyFans and subscribing to it?
Probably not. No.
You would not feel comfortable, and I'll tell you why. That's because in your heart of hearts, in your soul, if you still got one, you know it's wrong. That's your work. In my work, if my mother consumed my work, I'd be thankful and pleased that she took an interest in my work and supported my work. If she bought my products, I'd be thankful. If your mother or father bought your products, you'd be disgusted and ashamed because you know what you're doing is wrong and the product of what you're doing is bad.
He ain't lying.
Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. What's up, y'all? It's Cali West. Thank you for tuning in to another episode. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you're feeling this shit. Yeah. XL comes through. My boy comes through with a fist bump. A man support man says salute to Cali West and everyone in the chat. Salute. Now, yo, I ain't gonna hold y'all up tonight, all night, but we are gonna talk about these women, and I have to say, they are Black women. One is a lesbianist, and the other one, I don't know. I don't know what she is. You know, nowadays you don't know. Now, as I digress, these two women decided that they, you know, truth be told, this is something that people have seen, regardless of whether they're in, you know, customer service, whether they're in hospitality, whether they're in, I don't know, airline services, as these ladies here. But unfortunately, you know, they're gonna act a monkey, and you know, and I wasn't trying to, and no, there's no pun intended with that, but they're really acting out their ass. Now, if you talk to most sisters and you say to most sisters that, you know, black women tend to have, you know, bad attitudes and tend to be very unprofessional, you know, we all know it's Mother's Day, and you know, a lot of black women are going to be offended by that, right? But you know what? At this point, we're just going to call it what it is, and we ain't going to mince words. You know what I'm saying? You know, the black woman refuses to be corrected, even when she's wrong. And when she's wrong, she's going to be strong about it. Now, with that being said, we're going to check out this article. And I know y'all probably seen this video, you know, around the internet, or at least on social media. But I'm about to show it now. So check it. Where we at? Okay. Of course, they're going to have that commercial, right? You already know how they're going to be with their motherfucking commercials.
This is a sick Negro.
I bet you we won't. They made their flight. You did that. And you think you're gonna check me in. I bet you we won't. Hey?
I paid for a ticket.
And you didn't pay $25 for agent assistant, and you checked it 3 hours later. Hello.
I just said that I
get on your flight.
I just said that I would pay the $25.
And you thought you was gonna get on your flight. And you thought you was gonna get on your flight. And you thought you was gonna get on your flight.
I literally paid for a ticket. I'm here 30 minutes. I'm here 30 minutes before my flight, and they're not letting me check in.
And you're not getting on your flight.
Because it's a policy. We don't control that.
And you will never fly.
You were about to let me check in. You were about to let me check in, and you decided that you ain't gonna let me check in.
Make me check you in.
You literally work for a company that I bought a plane ticket for. I'm here 30 minutes before the flight.
Can you please leave, sir?
No.
Can you please leave my personal space?
I'm not in your personal space. This is not your personal space. This is not your personal space. You work for a company. This is not your personal space.
We ain't gotta worry about it. We ain't gotta worry about it.
You don't have to worry about it. You're literally not doing your job for a customer that has paid for a plane ticket to get home.
I told you to stop putting the camera on me, sir.
I'm literally here at Frontier. I bought a ticket and they are not letting me check in. For no reason whatsoever.
Well, you said you're never flying the airline again, so we might as well help you out and have you not fly the airline.
I've already bought a ticket. I've literally already bought a ticket, and this is your reaction.
Damn, bro. Yo, that's fucked up how they treat him. And you know what? I have much to say, man. I was especially pretty surprised about that sassy ass, bitch ass comment that this white man, yo, I'm gonna just call it for what it is. This older white man over here, this dude gotta be at least 60 years old. And he's talking like this.
For no reason whatsoever.
Well, you said you're never flying the airline again, so we might as well help you out and have you not fly the airline.
Yo, I must say, that's some if I could say it, man, well, let me watch what I say. Let me really watch what I say. But that's some real now that is the definition of sassy. Now that dude, he was definitely acting like a reading rainbow, because that was not even necessary. if you're not gonna help the dude, you know what I'm saying, fine, you know, don't help the dude, you know, you go ahead and feign ignorance. But when he said that though, that's some old bitch ass ninja shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, see, that would kind of make somebody want to fight, even though violence isn't the key. But damn, bro. Hey, he probably got to remember, you know. But with that being said, okay. So with that being said, it says a couple of check-in guests got terminated from their gigs with Frontier Airlines after mocking a customer who was trying to make it or trying to check in for his flight. Now it says getting the boot after the video of their tense exchange went viral.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Footage circulating shows a Frontier customer trying to check in at a ticket counter from a flight from North Carolina to Boston. Things go south when the agent mentions a $25 fee to check in with them in person. So it says the guys balked at the fee, and the Frontier employees started arguing, refusing to check him in, mocking him repeatedly, telling him, and he thought he was going to get a flight. And we did see that, right? Hey, we did see that. Now he says he already whipped out his phone to document the incident last Friday, and the gate agent starts recording him too. And things get nasty. It says Frontier Airlines tells TMZ, we are aware of what occurred, and we have been directly in touch with the customer. The individuals in question who work for a third-party contractor are no longer associated with Frontier account. Sheesh.
Who are these niggas? I cried laughing when I read it. You know what I'm saying? like, we need to stay away from these niggas.
Now it says the budget airline also tells us that they refunded the man's original flight and reimbursed him for a different flight he booked to get home. Yeah, I mean, they'll have to try to do that just so their ass don't get sued. I mean, I don't know what would be the legal grounds of him suing the airlines for that, because it was the individuals. But shit, you know, there's no point in trying to sue them hoes. You already know them hoes is broke. Them hoes broke.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
Gotcha. Gotcha.
I guess they're gonna be on an unemployment line now. Now, 17th and now said they thought Red worked for a pop copy, like on poop copy, like Dave Chappelle show. Facts. Yeah, like, what did Dave Chappelle say? Well, fuck them. That's what, right? Yeah, shoot. They really thought. Here's the thing. Like, we all know that, you know, people work at Spirit and they work at these little budget ass little airlines that's like under, you know. I have to be honest with you. I think probably the lowest budget you could probably get on a flight and probably get some good service would probably be Southwest, and that is a big maybe. But yo, I don't think I ever took a Frontier flight, but yo, man, they was acting real ratchet like Spirit. Well, shit. At this point, they're gonna have to go to Spirit because shit, ain't nobody else gonna hire their ass. Yeah, man. The truth is that to keep it 100 with y'all, this is not the first time they did it. This is the first time that they got caught doing it. You know, but hey, anyway, big up to Buddy getting his flight ticket reimbursed, and big up to Frontier for letting them hoes get up out of there, bro. So salute to them. Now, okay, since we got a little bit of time, I ain't gonna be here all night, but we got some time to party and bullshit a little bit. Now, you know, like I said, back to this whole little sisters with an attitude and being very unprofessional. You know, like I said, I love black women. I fuck black women. You know what I'm saying? I still deal with black women, even though I might deal with a snow bunny or two. I still deal with sisters. You feel me? But, you know, I love sisters so much that I'm, you know, willing to tell, you know, to be honest with sisters and tell them they got a motherfucking problem they need to handle. Prime example. Check this out.
I can cook, I can clean, I can fuck. However, I barely know how to shut the fuck up. So if you prefer for somebody to shut the fuck up, it ain't over here for real. You can, teach me how to shut the fuck up. You can even fuck me to shut me up. But I'll be back talking them up if you put me to sleep. If you put me to sleep. Fuck you, honey.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch.
They all say the same shit. And I'm sure y'all seen her on social media before. I think her name is something like Trini or something like that. And I ain't gonna lie, she is actually sexy. But if you look at the close-ups of her, especially her backside, you could tell that she done been ran through hard and put away wet plenty of times. Because she got the bullet wounds to prove it. Like, she got these little battle scars and shit. You know what I'm saying? A couple of niggas done put out some cigarettes on her ass. Like, that's just what she looked like. And then you just look like her body's so sexy. I ain't saying I wouldn't give her the bone. I would. Because you know what? She still is a sexy chick, but you could just tell that she's just been like beat up a little bit. Like, she's just been used and abused. Trust me. It don't matter whether you come with 12-inch Peter Weeder, blow her back out till she busts, till she make the bed soak. She ain't gonna shut the fuck up. She ain't ever gonna shut the fuck up. She just wishes she could find a man who could handle her. But she is not gonna give a fuck. So fellas.
Run! Go! Get to the chopper!
Recreational use only, G. That's it.
That all up in me at one time. Don't try to make me take all that dick at one time.
Slow and easy.
He said, don't worry. I wouldn't do that to you. I would not rush all this dick up in you at one time. I'm going to take it easy on you. She said, okay, I think I can take it. So he laid down. The nigga rushed all that dick up in her.
Jammed it into there.
Jammed and round.
Like Jam City.
All kind of dick up in that girl at one time.
Damn.
And took her breath some more.
Sheesh. A man support man says she's a wholesome woman. I'll wife her up. Hey, she on IG. You know what I'm saying? Even though I try not to follow no 304s on my Cali West Miami page, I wouldn't doubt that I'll probably still follow that bitch. Hey, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure she'll be more than happy to marry you, brother. And she ain't a big girl, so you ain't got to fuck her in the dark on a Tuesday. Now, 17th and 0 says she looks good, but she got ass, though. She do got ass, though. I think that's what you meant. But she do got ass, though. She definitely got ass. She got a great body. Like I said, I said this to my boy who posted this shit on Facebook. I would have loved to have seen how she looked in her youth. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, out of high school when she was like 18 and, you know what I'm saying? And she didn't get, she didn't have all the trauma and she didn't get the trains on her. She was probably a sexy little thing, man, 17th and 0 says, she looks good, but she is recreational use only and worked out many times like NFL training camp, just not to be taken serious. Exactly. All facts. All facts. Well, we can still appreciate a good, looks of a good woman, but trust me, if y'all seen her like page, like, don't get me wrong, y'all still give her the bone. I mean, y'all know it's recreational use only, but it's not as like, don't get me wrong, you can have fun, but she a little ran through. Like, you could just see, like, this is what it is. The physical toll has taken out on her. Even though she still looked good, it's like, just imagine how much better she would have looked if she wasn't ran through. She seems fun. Yeah, she definitely seems like a lot of fun. Sexually, question is, can you deal with her out the bedroom, though? That's the caveat. Now, a matter of fact, we all have had, like, for example, I ain't gonna lie. My neighbor, You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, she look kind of sexy. And it's not like she hasn't spoken, but you know what I'm saying? She ain't really said much lately, you feel me? And that's okay, you feel me? But what's crazy is that one day she did kind of hit me up out the blue, want me to like make a little drop off, but shit, I was already out and about. So of course, this bitch, she'll see me and still not say nothing. I guess because maybe I didn't, put on my cape and go catch that bitch. Well, guess what? They tend to, when they need you, they tend to have a way of finding your ass. Prime example. Check it.
My house, I'm confused. Why are you coming to me?
Hi, mate. You okay?
Yeah. Is everything all right?
Yeah, I was just wondering if I could just nip in and have a quick shower. I've just run out of hot water. Yeah? Can you just let me in?
Oh, you wait. Hang on. You
Hello?
wanna use my shower? You said.
Yeah, I've run out of hot water. It's your neighbour?
Yeah, I know you live across the street. It's funny you've never actually spoke to me before, but so why my house? I'm confused. Why are you coming to me?
Well, James at number 8 said that you work from home. Everybody else goes to the office. I know that you're home. Can you just let me in now? Because I need to have a quick shower. I've got an audition and I'm really running late.
Hang on, you got is that a shower cap?
Hello?
You're being serious, aren't
I can't get my hair wet. I've got no hot water. Don't make this any more difficult. And just let me come in and have a shower.
Listen, Debbie, I'm not being funny
What's the
here,
problem?
right?
Yo, 17 then I said, who said dealing with her much outside of the bedroom? Well, that's what? That's the irony, though, 17th and 0. You're going to have to deal with her outside the bedroom to get her in the bedroom, G. That's the caveat. So if you want to put up the racks, or put up the hundreds, bring out the big face hundreds to go past the talking stage and go right into the bedroom, then hey, she'll take it. She'll take it, trust me. She definitely probably got an OnlyFans. She'll take it. But if you think you're just gonna go take her, you're gonna take her to the woodshed and get to chopping wood, bruh. Nah, G, it ain't that easy. Why do you think she's giving a disclaimer? Why do you think she's giving a disclaimer? And then 17th and 0 says she's one of those that if y'all ain't on good terms, always have something to do. Oh, of course, right. Oh, yeah, of course. Well, here's the thing. 17th and 0. Women's attitudes or how they treat men, like even how they treat you, whether they like you or not, or whether they're attracted to you or not. That's just an example of what their character is, and that just essentially just tells you why they're single anyway. So yes, so she's the type of chick who's like, oh, I got something to do. I'm busy right now. Even though she ain't doing shit but watching TV, she doesn't want to talk to you because you didn't do what you wanted for her. You didn't put on your cape, you didn't go rush to go save her ass. You feel me? Now, with that being said, you also said you don't need to pay her. You don't need to pay her. Really? I mean, why is she fucking for free? I mean, I don't know. She fucking for free? Sorry, bruh. That chick right here, she ain't fucking for free. She's all for the feed, brother. The only way she's fucking you for free is if you that nigga. You feel me? And maybe she might want you. Maybe you could pull her. But just know, even if you get it for free, somebody else got it for a fee. 17 else says talk to her right. You might have to get a little something for her, but not much. Okay. All right, bro. You should go ahead and follow her IG. Her IG, something about Trini. Something Trini on IG. That bitch is not fucking you for free, bro. I mean, I ain't saying that you can't pull it for free. Maybe you could, but trust me. Just know somebody else is fucking her for that fee. She's not fucking for free. But back to this.
Listen, I'm not being funny here, but ever since you moved in, I've always been trying to get your attention. I've tried to talk to you. I wanted your number. I told James, and you just sort of kind of curved me off. I just find it funny. You just want to come and use my shower. I don't. I'm kind of confused there. Help me connect the dots.
I don't see what the problem is. I've asked you quite nicely. I need to use your shower. Like, what do you want from me? Like, you've not really made an effort. I mean, I don't really care enough,
cool.
but I do.
Look, can we
care
agree?
to have a
Okay,
shower.
if you using my shower is me doing you a favor, correct? Yeah. How about this? Maybe you come back later or stay around. Maybe we can get a drink together or something. Maybe stay around for a drink, have a chat.
Stay around for a drink.
Yeah, just one or two.
What do you see here? What do you see here? This is a shower cap.
Yeah.
What do you think this is? Champagne glasses. No, I'm not going to stay around for a drink. I want to come in, I want to have a shower, and then I need to go to an audition.
Yo. You know, somebody's going to tell me this is a skit. Somebody's going to say this is not real, this is not true. And maybe this is a skit. Maybe this is a perfectly planned skit. I mean, it could be set up to be a skit. But yo, skits, regardless of whether people believe it was real or not, it's still based off of real life, bruh. This is exactly how females act when they ask you for a favor, bruh. Like, truth be told, I'm gonna be honest with you. Unless it's my old girl, unless it's like my old lady, unless it's my sister or my auntie or the one homegirl, okay, the two homegirls that I got, ain't no way no female gonna be able to ask me no favor, anything with favor. Truth be told, not many people, man or woman alike, could ask me for a favor. Maybe my brother could ask me for a favor. You know, one of my brothers could ask me a favor. Maybe one of my homeboys from high school or something like that, or from elementary could ask me a favor. But hey, look, you can't do women favors. Why? Because they don't appreciate it. Favors don't mean nothing. You can do a favor for a woman, right? And guess what? When it comes time for her to return that favor, she won't even be around, bruh. You feel me? Trust me. Take it for somebody who knows.
Emotional damage.
And she didn't even try to even say, you know what? Why don't I take a shower? I go to my interview, and then I can see if I have some time later. She just basically was like, she's cussing him out while asking him to do her a favor, bruh. Yo, sheesh.
Silence, you furry fool! I've had it with your whining and bumbling.
So if you can just hurry up, please, that would be great.
Okay, well, that's fine. You got something. Okay, what about this? When you come back from your audition, maybe come back over and have a tea with me, or I can cook something for us.
No, you're my neighbour. That's all you'll ever be, and you have hot water. So if you can just open the door and stop taking the piss out of me right now, because I am a little bit cold.
Well, I can see
Come on
that. I just don't know. Look. I'm not very comfortable with strangers using my shower. It's my private, personal space.
Strangers, you didn't want me to be a stranger. You were very happy for me to be more than a stranger.
That's what I'm trying to say. If maybe there was an opportunity for us to be more, then maybe, you know what I mean? It kind of makes sense. But from what you're telling me, that door's closed. So mine's going to stay closed too.
Excuse me.
Yo, salute to bro. Salute to bro.
I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch.
Excuse me. Bye-bye, bitch.
Shut up, bitch.
Oh, you thought I was just going to come use an ninja shower, huh? Yeah.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Now, 17th and 0 says, I was saying I would always have something to do. Oh, I was saying I would always have something to do when she gets on your nerves. Oh, okay. Not necessarily flee, but you don't have to pay too much. Now, if she don't like you, even with bread, you might not smash. You know what? Yo, man, this this dating market is completely monetized. Yes, can you get a girl because she wants to fuck you because she's horny? Yes. But guess what? I'm gonna just tell y'all this right now. Generally, when you get a woman and she just usually like smashes you, she either A, really likes you, want a relationship out of you, which is not gonna be free, even if you don't spend no money directly, even if she's the one who's paying for dining and stuff like that. Because there's some girls who are so into you that they're willing to pay the bill to go out and stuff like that. But guess what? What she's gonna want, because you're not giving her money, she's gonna want your time. And that's not free either. And she's gonna want your commitment more than likely too. That's definitely not for free. Now, with that being said, yo, I was following old girl because I ain't gonna lie, I kind of want to, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I think we all have followed bitches and kind of like thought in my head, like, yeah, I will fuck the shit out of that bitch. But trust me, just from what I see on her IG, she don't give off that vibe. Trust me, I'm sure whoever she's really into, yes, he could probably fuck her for free. But is the average dude going around fucking her for free? No. And I could say this too. Even for the dudes who she don't really into like that physically, trust me, if he got enough money to what she need, she doing it. Trust me, if you seen her skits, you realize she's about that life, bro. A man support man says you're not coming to my place with a crop top on for a shower, LOL. Man, look, bitch, you ain't coming to my place, period, unless we fucking. You feel me? Look, once you fuck, you can go ahead and take a shower. Hell, I even let you use a washer and dryer, okay? But if you think your ass is gonna come over here, wash your ass, wash your pussy that you done gave to another ninja over here, and you think you can go just bounce about it here and just use me, shit.
I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch.
Yeah, these hoes is crazy. She look good though. I ain't gonna lie. She look good. She look good. She look no lie. She was actually fine though. But shit, I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? What's the point of being fine if I can't get in between her? Especially the fact that she said that there was no possibility. Oh, bye. Bye, boo. No lie. Hey, sometimes, hey, no lie though. You know how we feel about them little, the mixed exoticals, boy. Whew. She was looking kind of good. Talk about exoticals. I seen her on the ground today. Yo, not to be ignorant or nothing, but yo, she gonna give a nigga some pretty babies, G. I ain't no cap, bruh. You know what I'm saying? We out here, bruh. She better make sure she on a pill. Motherfucker gonna want to impregnate that ass. Woo. Baby girl, you so fine. I want to make you mine. Sheesh.
You want to put that pussy on me, put it on me.
Yeah, man. As a matter of fact, yo, talk about putting on me. This chick approached this man at the gas station, and she said she's gonna put him on him for the low. Check it.
Your mom. What you said again, mom?
I said I'll give you $150.
That's not how you said it. That's not how you said it. How you said it?
I give you half for $5.
You gave me half for $5? You sure? Alright, I don't got $5. Would you take like $3? Oh, you want a cash app? Cash? Cash? I only got quarters though. You want quarters?
You sure it's $3?
Yeah, it's $3. Alright, get in the car.
Holy Jesus. What is that? What the fuck is that?
$3.
What kind of shit is that?
$3.
Who?
$3.
You got a girl. Drop her.
You know what's actually funny too? Y'all might not believe me, but I knew two bitches who done sold a pussy for $5. or at least was willing to give them head for $5. I know 2 chicks in my life who was willing to give them head for $5, bruh. Yes.
Holy Jesus.
Mm.
What is that? What the fuck is that?
Were they on the young side? Yes. But they were still legal enough not to be doing it for no $5, bro. Like, damn, $5? Damn, it's that bad out here? Like, $5? $5? I don't know. No lie, she actually kind of, this might be a skit because she kind of good looking. Like, she ain't the worst looking chick. I don't know how her body look, but her face look kind of all right. But bruh, for $5, bruh, can you imagine? Yo, I don't know, man. I'd be kind of low-key kind of scared for $5 because that means that she sucked off everybody for that $5, bruh.
Emotional damage.
A man support man says, I got a Native American woman I deal with. I had to skin her. Other hoes can't be getting her pregnant. LOL. Facts. I feel you. Well, yeah, you know, that pull-out effect is real, though. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing, though. I ain't gonna lie. I got this little bitch I'm in kind of fucking, and shit. Man, her ass got on some freaky shit and let me fucking, yeah, she was like, yeah. She said she wanted every hoe. And I ain't gonna lie. Like, she couldn't take it, so, yeah. But yeah, your boy had to pull out. Pull out game. Yeah, pull out game. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you gotta watch out with them res girls. Them res girls got some good poom poom. Definitely can't get me getting these hoes pregnant. For real. Now, what's ironic is that chick, like, she don't even look like nothing. You know, and I ain't trying to pick her up or nothing, but she don't even look like she was a prostitute. She looked like she could just be a regular chick, just going there, customer service job, or, you know, just going, like, mind you, dude will probably fucking get around and get with this chick. Because she don't look like a bad chick. Like, from what I see, she don't look like a bad chick. She don't look like she could be like an intelligent ass bitch. And her hair, for sucking dick for $5, her hair look pretty nice for $5. Now, with that being said, nowadays you really can't even tell who's the hoe or who's the pro, you know, who's just for show. Prime example, check it.
Oh, shit. Say, mama.
Yeah?
How much for a California snuck and tuck with a wild horse roundup?
Excuse me?
Oh, you not hoeing?
No, I'm waiting for my ride.
Oh, shit. My bad.
Yo, best believe she's a hoe. For sure. I keep on telling y'all, these hoes don't want to be called hoes. Trust me, if you would have just told her that, hey, you know, we do something a little strange for a little piece of change, she would have did that shit. Trust me, she would have did that. Now, JJ Diesel says, salute Kelly West in the chat. Sorry I'm late. I appreciate you for coming in, G. And then Man Support Man says, she's conservative. She's a conservative 304. Facts. Oh, yeah. She was definitely a conservative 304. Right? She was definitely a conservative 304. You talk about her right here. You talk about this one? Are we talking about this conservative 304? Because she didn't even look like she was a prostitute. Because straight up and down, the other girl looked more like a prostitute. Like, she looked like more of a prostitute than anybody else.
You not hoeing?
You feel me? Am I tripping? That one with the old man. Right. The one with the old man, right. She's a conservative 304? I don't know. I feel like she's a hoe in denial, bro. I don't know, bro. I would think that she was selling an ass, bro. I don't know, and no matter which the department she'd be in, whether she was in Beverly Hills, whether she was in Miami and South Beach, whether she was, you know what I'm saying, in Liberty City, whether she was in projects on Figueroa, I would just know that she's a 3FO. Conservative 3FO? I don't know. You mean, or did you mean covert 3FO?
Shit. Say, mama.
Yeah.
How much for a California snuck and tuck with a wild horse roundup?
Excuse me?
Oh, you not hoeing?
No, I'm waiting for my ride.
Oh, shit. My bad, my bad.
She wanna put that pussy on me, put it on me.
I don't know. I kind of feel like, I mean, I know that's a skit, but I kind of feel like she was ready. She was ready. I feel like Baby was ready for that.
Who?
JJ Diesel says certain areas, lot lizards knocked on my window when I was trying to rest after a long day of driving. I don't mess with that mess. I don't mess. Oh, he said I don't miss that mess. Oh, I don't miss that mess. Right. Yeah, I can imagine. But it's kind of crazy because you'll think like, you know, I guess, hey, them hoes gotta try to, hey, hoes gotta eat too, bro. Hoes gotta eat too. Now, talk about hoes. Look at this guy with this hoe.
Driving. No, I'm driving.
I'm the most sober out of all of them.
I swear to God, but I'm the most. Babe, hold on. I am the most. Hold on, I'm the most. I got my license, I got my insurance. Get over.
Damn, I gotta pee.
Go inside pee.
Feels like walking over.
Pee over here.
I really am. I'm just kidding. No, I'm not kidding.
This girl pees in the. My baby pees in the fucking parking lot. Oh my God.
Can I have a napkin, please?
Yo. A man supporting man says, what the helly?
What kind of shit is that?
Holy Jesus. What is that?
What the hell?
What the fuck is that?
What the helleron? What the heliante? And mind you, just know, she got a black dude at the crib who think that that's his girl.
If you got a girl, drop her.
Coming straight out the strip club.
It's an evil world we live in.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm saying. I would hate to be in this situation here. Check it.
What the hell? What the hell?
No. First ever baby daddy reveal?
Holy Jesus. What is that? What the fuck is that?
Oh my God. If I ever had that situation where a chick told me that she could have got pregnant by another ninja, I ain't gonna be nowhere in motherfucking sight. You know what I'm saying? Bring me down to the motherfucking court. Or we could go get a DNA test. Well, I am not about to go to no fucking baby daddy reveal shit, bitch. JJD says, I know hen gobble worms and regurgitate them to feed their young, just like other typical birds. Shit.
It's an evil world we live in.
What else I got? I know there's something else I probably meant to show y'all. Okay.
It's pretty cloudy out there. Do you know if it's supposed to rain today?
I'm no weatherman, but
You can expect a few inches tonight.
Yeah, she got some big ass titties.
She wanna put that pussy on me, put it on me.
God. Yeah. Yo, girls are a trip, especially if you got a girlfriend.
It's not fast enough, girl. It's not fast enough.
What the hell is you doing?
Oh, babe, I'm just. Okay, I'm just grabbing my oil. You know.
Oh, hell yeah.
You sleep it.
Fuck.
Run! Go! Get to the chopper!
And where he fucked up is he stole out the damn dough. That's where he messed up. For real, for real.
This is a sick Negro.
She either gonna see you got no hoes or she gonna see you got too many hoes. That's the thing with these women, you know, you never know. Depending on how she feel, you know, she might be all right with it. But guess what? Even if she's okay with it, she's probably not gonna be cool with it later on.
This is the fattest poom poom you will ever have.
That's what they all say.
You'll never find
That's what they all
somebody
say.
like me.
You broke up with me like 3 times already.
Goodbye.
You'll be back. Oh shit, what's good,
Hi,
baby?
babe.
You got here
Who
mad
is-
fast. I
Who
just
is
texted you.
this? Oh
Let
my
me
God,
handle
I
this
miss
real
you
quick.
so much.
All right?
You
Wait for me in the bed.
How you miss him? You don't
Watch
know
out,
him.
watch out.
Hold on. What happened?
Oh shit. Homeboy was like, bitch, fuck you. He said, baby girl, no more damn tostadas and chorizos. He said, man, I'm about to change it up. I'm about to change the flavor. He said, and I quote, man, I'm going to rice bunny heaven.
Bunny heaven, that's my destination. ABG, she's with me, loving all the Asians. Drinking soju, so tasty, and a cold brew. Rice bunny heaven, that's my destination. ABG, she's with me, loving all the Asians. Drinking soju, so tasty, and a cold brew.
Buddy said, I'm about to go get something new. I know that's right. Hey, man, having one woman is too close to none, G. Yo, I truly believe that for real, bro. Damn, Ling Ling had all that ass. She make going to rice bunny heaven easy.
Bunny heaven, that's my destination. ABG, she's with me, loving all the Asians. Drinking soju, so tasty, and a cold brew.
I meant to put the song on my board, but I forgot. I guess I wasn't ready for rice bunny heaven. So anyway, let me clear this deck, and then I'm going to call it a night. I think I'm doing too much this weekend. I'll talk about doing too much. Here we go. Hello.
Satisfaction this cucumber gave me, nothing else can. Trust me, when the cucumber is frozen, it's even better. Let me show you. Well, obviously, it's too big. We have to cut it in half because this is too much. You start applying it in circular motion.
You're a victim.
There we go, CSI.
No lie, I thought she was talking about doing something nasty with that shit. But hey, bless her heart. Bless her heart. JJ Diesel says these 304s are being passed around like blunts at a ghetto bar. LOL. All facts. Hey, yo, JJ Diesel, you tell no lie,
You ain't
G.
lying.
Oh, this brother's dropping some major facts, but they say nothing that men don't know. But it's just good when people break it down, you know, in elementary term for these ladies.
This is what we need. Head. You know how much that costs? $0, huh? Are you following me? Let me break this down. Coaching. You know how much that costs? $0. Oh man, we getting down this deep. Let me see. Hold on, wait. You see what that say? I'm sorry. You know how much it costs to get that? $0. Hold on, wait. Let me give you one more just to make sure. Baby, you was right. You know how much that cost? You ain't gonna believe how much that cost. $0. And I would spell accountability up here, but I don't want to look stupid. I'm gonna try to do it anyway. Accountability. You know how much that costs to take accountability? $0. Baby, what I'm trying to tell y'all is to keep us don't cost you nothing, and you can't even do that.
Where's the lie? Where's the lie? JJ Diesel says bottom feeding catfish are far too expensive these days. Sheesh.
Emotional damage.
Yeah. That's because, you know, we're in a monetized dating market. Shit crazy. Everything is too expensive. Even eggs. Even eggs. Now, let's see what this chick got to say.
Said the men that they call simps are usually the straight men, and that is so true. See, straight men that truly love women, they're the ones showing up, being present, not afraid to say, I cherish her, I want to be with her, I want to see her win, I want to spoil her, I want to protect her, and love her loud. That's not weak, that's strength. And you have some men, especially the ones on the down low. I'm not doing for a bitch. I'm not doing all of that. That's simping. That's y'all doing too much for women. If you're not doing it for women, son, who are you doing it for? Another man? Because it doesn't make sense. Why are y'all so bothered by actually doing the role of a man for a woman? These men will listen to you talk, notice when your energy is off, rub your back, send you flowers, cook for you. Don't need to be begged to act right. And most importantly, they genuinely like women. They're not simps. They're just emotionally secure, straight men. The men that brag about not doing nothing for a woman either hate women or don't like women at all. Talking about I ain't buying her shit. She can't get $1 out of me. Y'all doing all that for pussy? Let's be honest, some of them don't even like women like that. Are deeply insecure and hide it behind that super masculine nonsense. Or are low-key gay and resent women for the fact they can't be true about their own desires. Like, that's not our problem, baby. That's yours.
There's so much to unpack here. Well, let's start off with...
I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch!
But yo, it is black women who voted for LGBT rights. It is black women who promote the LGBT agenda. It is black women who are known to marry, you know, each other more than black men do. And what's crazy is the black men that y'all claim that are gay happen to be raised by single black mothers. So what's ironic is the same women who are complaining about the men are the same women, come from the same woman and will be the same woman who raised these type of men. But you tell them that, they'll deny. And what? A man has to be secure to go deal with a loudmouth like you. Trust me, I can tell you got a loud mouth. You got a loud mouth. You overweight. I ain't saying I don't fuck fat bitches. I ask a man support a man. I dig these fat hoes down on a Tuesday, and I dig them down in the dark. Hey, big hoes need dig too. With that being said, though, you're gonna come on Beyonce's internet talking about simps are usually the only straight ones. Ladies, see the thing. Ladies, they don't see his thing. They are always for something that benefits them. They're never going to be for anything that doesn't benefit them. And I can honestly say that, yes, there are some men who brag about not giving a woman anything. And that is the extreme. But I believe we all know that simps, you're not a simp just because you buy a girlfriend or you buy a woman that you're dealing with a present or you give her money. You're a simp when you're doing that for no reason. You're a simp when you're rewarding her for bad behavior. You're a simp if you're doing it to make her, if you're doing it, well, I'm not going to say doing it to make her like you because, a female will like you and then not like you anyway. But like I said, a simp is not being nice to a woman. A simp is being nice to a woman for no reason. If you're not in a relationship with a woman or has some type of situationship with a woman, but you're still treating her nice even though she's giving you her ass kiss, that is being a simp. But guess what? Women don't mind that because guess what? If a woman could get your money, energy, attention, or time and not have to give you no puss, she will do it.
Run! Go! Get to the chopper!
Shout out to Coach Rick Adams and the Free Agent Lifestyle. We got some of my boys in Mr. O with info. He comes through laughing. JJ Diesel says she's a bottom feeding catfish. LOL. Mr. O with the info says, I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch. Reverend X. Yeah.
I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch.
What's ironic though is that, you can catch women. Here's the thing: you can catch women in lies, and when you expose this truth, they get upset. She's talking about how straight men and this, that, and the other. But if you ask her, would she eat out another girl, or has she ever ate out a girl? If you get her comfortable enough, she'll be honest to you and say yes. If she's not comfortable with you, she's gonna say no. She's gonna say to you, no, she's not on that, right? Just to prove a point. But I tend to find this as a trick question, y'all, for women who say that they don't fuck with other women. I ask them, okay, do you like girls? They say, no, they don't like girls. I ain't licking nobody's coochie, right? They specifically say that, right? But then when I say, would you let a girl just eat you? And you know what? They always say yes. So with that being said,
Shut up, bitch.
Man, these hoes be more gay than anybody else. And that's a fact. But they're going to keep on perpetuating a stereotype that they actually started. And they actually are, statistically. Statistically, they're more LGBT black women than they are black men. Oh, but what are they going to say? Oh, some in the closet type shit. Well, here goes some sisters in the hood showing how they are at least protected.
my God.
Run! Go! Get to the chopper!
Sheesh. It's going down, bro. Hey, man. Somebody could have got seriously injured, bro.
Oh. Who are these niggas? I cried laughing when I read it. You know what I'm saying? like, we need to stay away from these niggas.
Yo, JJ Dito says females and chaos goblins like her hate the truth. That's why they don't like to read the Bible. Following the scriptures are examples of why. Ecclesiastes 7:26 to 7:28 says Exodus 22:18 and Matthew 7:6. Yo, salute. But that's what facts, all facts. Why do you think they love to like now that is, I don't know, you know, it's very popular for women to become, you know, priestess and pastors. You know why they love to actually be priestess and pastors? One, not only is it authority over people in the church, but also they get to twist and manipulate the word of God. Even though it clearly says in the Bible, women are not supposed to spread the, women are not supposed to preach or, you know, read scripture to women. It clearly says that in the Bible. But you already know.
It's an evil world we live in.
Yo, man. Once again, y'all, it's Cali West. Thank you for tuning into another episode. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. If you're feeling this shit, y'all boys can catch me tomorrow night. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. And I appreciate JJ Jesus for your spiritual astuteness. You know what I'm saying? So salute to everybody for checking in. I appreciate y'all. Y'all boys have a good night. Y'all take care of yourselves and take care of each other. Once again, salute. I'm out of here. Gone. Oh. Peace out, y'all.